Hello and welcome to another one of our map reviews for the Farming Simulator Mod Contest 2017 and the best map category. We are going to be looking at this map today. It is called Fuchsbau. So let's kind of get to it and start ourselves off. And check out the log. We do seem to have an error device, a known error on this map. That is kind of unfortunate. So that has, and there's some errors with the save file as well. Okay, there do seem to be quite a few errors there, some warnings as well that flew by. Just take a quick look before we do anything. There was quite a few. Hoping we can maybe get to look at them. Yes, so we've got a bunch of errors there in the log. Quite a few, in fact. Apart from the error device known, we are having errors on the load, issues with the animated object, and bunkers. There's quite a few errors here actually. Yeah. There's some missing textures as well. Actually quite a few errors here, unfortunately. Even errors on the animals, textures, I guess, buildings for those, fences. Yeah, there seems to be quite a few errors on this map. Looking at the map description, it's very simple. It says this is Fuchsbau by Lucas. So Lucas is the creator of this map. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully this won't impact gameplay too much. But we did have a map earlier where it's a major problem, and I think this actually may be a problem. I'm not sure actually. We have essentially fields here that potentially we can't buy. It depends on these, which are grass fields, but I've got a feeling we've got issues with fields that we can't buy. This is going to be unfortunate. So let's have a look anyway. The map has a lot of fields. I think, and I'm trying to see if I can spot anything higher than 57. It basically outlines a possible 57 fields, all variety of shapes and sizes, but not huge. They're not huge. There does appear to be forestry on this map as well. In terms of crop types, standard crops, we have 4 sale points, and those sale points sell by the sort of standard stuff. And let's have a look at the animals. Well, we actually have 10 animals in each sheep, pigs and cows. So you start off with some animals. We have 100,000 silo capacity. So that's that. Not sure what this is. It's in German. I am not quite sure what that means. I think this is woods, grassland, and essentially fields for agriculture. Not sure, but I think that's the case. So let's have a look at the vehicles we have. So we start off with a Case 1455 XL. We have a New Holland T6. We have a Steyr Terrace CVT. We have a JCB 260 skid steer. We have a shovel for the JCB. We have a Massey Ferguson MF Activia 7347S, which is the 8,600 litre combine. We have a HS8 Diamant Capello Born and Sunfire header. We have a 25-foot standard header. Okay, we have a, I can never pronounce this, a Ross Selmash RSM 1403 forage harvester, and a header for that, which is a 600R, so we can forage corn. We have a header trailer. We have a Cramp Bandit 750 tipper trailer. We have a Cultimer L300 Kuhn cultivator. We have a Salford 4204 plough. We have a Burnland Accord DL seeder, which is standard seed types. It is not a direct seeder, so you have to cultivate. We have a Grant VE 8000 slurry tanker and spreader. We have a Farmtech Superflex 800 manure spreader. We have a couple of weights, and we have a Pottinger Novacat 302 ED and a Novacat 301 ED. So the Novacat 302 is for the rear and the 301 is for the front normally. We have a Kuhn GA 9531 wind rower. We have a Lely Tygo XR75D forage trailer, or loading trailer. We have a pickup truck, and that is all. So let's kind of have a look around the farmyard, which I think we are here, this area here. Then we'll nip around the sort of sell points and try and see what we can do. So let's have a look around the farmyard. Here's the farmhouse, a very clean looking house. I do like the look of that. It does look nice. We've got the farmyard, so we've got some very clean looking buildings, although this one does have graffiti on it. But these are very clean wooden buildings. In the thing we have another building there. There's our silo. This is kind of tracked road here. This, I guess, is our cows. Just wondering what we've got here. We've got little baby cows here. Can't really, I don't think we can do much with those. But that's kind of nice, little detail. We've got silage clamps down there. I am not sure what this is. I think this is just decoration. I'm assuming this is just decoration. But it is essentially a silage clamp we can't use. Oops, I'm stuck in the trees. So this is our cow shed. Our slurry tank is here, which looks full but isn't. There's our JCB. This is our feed. This is our cow feeding trough. Nice clean shed. I do like this. It's a good layout. Another storage shed here. That's a very nice. I like this style of shed. It's quite a clean style. Not sure what that's for, but it could be like fuel potentially. Yeah, it looks like it's fuel. There's our slurry tanker. I'm guessing somewhere we will have. I'm guessing this is actually where our manure will get put. I'm looking for water actually. Our water is there. We do have cows, I just don't see any actual cows on the farm. I have this electric fence. So it's we had these on the Dutch map we looked at previously. I'm not sure what they are, but yeah, we had those on the Dutch map. Kind of got these kind of strange pathways, like corrugated tracks. That's that. Store bale. This is a sale point for bales. It wasn't kind of obvious on the map, but this is a bale sale point. Okay, so that's well, that is. I'm trying to see if we can actually, if there's anything else obvious here in terms of animals, because we had the cows. They seem to be here, but I can't see a obvious point. There's seed and fertilizer there. Chickens are all over the place. I can't see the chicken coop. There are cows. It's interesting that the cows are actually here, but the cow shed's over there. This is a field that theoretically we potentially might own. There is no sign of a buy marker on that. So the other field we had an issue with previously we looked at, which was the Polish map Agro Gorial. I did actually take a look at it with G Editor and discovered there was no buy markers for the fields. In fact, there was potentially only one buyable field, and that was broken. So let's head down to this BGA1. Kind of, actually not. We're up here at the moment. Let's get into a tractor and check something out. This will quickly tell us if we've got any fields. We don't seem to have any fields. Course plays, basically not detecting any fields. Okay, so this map suffers the same problem we've had previously, so that's unfortunate. Let's take a look at the BGA. We've got a BGA here, above ground silo king, nice big silage clamp, fake silage clamp, which is essentially just decoration. Little huts for cows, or for calves. So silage in there. I don't see digestate. I'm thinking digestate. There does seem to be some missing textures on those. Maybe that's the thing. This looks like a weighbridge. BGA Foch. So he's actually done a his own kind of BGA layout and everything, so that's kind of nice. But this the same buildings, so on. So that's kind of cool. It's got a little windy entranceway. I can't remember which map this is taken from, but there's a particular map. This is the Farmyard. This building, It's like Old Stream Farm or something like that. I've seen it around quite on one map, but essentially you're taking this around and you've got it as like an entrance way to this kind of yard. So it makes, you've got this kind of big curling carving, curled entrance to the yard. Kind of weird, but it kind of works. Okay, so we've done the Hoff, we've done the, so that's the farm. We've done the BGA. Let's take a look at BGA 2. Second BGA site, Silo King above ground, pet hate obviously. Huge silage clamp, absolutely huge. I don't know how many million litres we could get in there, but there's a lot of silage. Wow, that is a big silage clamp. Even comes with its own bit of graffiti. Wonder what that says. Got a fuel tank here. Digestate. Yes, big digestate pit. So that's a huge set of silage clamps. And then there's 3 of them. Actually, there's 4. Yeah, there's 4 of these. Massive silage clamps. This one's actually a small silage clamp, but the others are huge. I get the feeling this map is about silage. So let's check out the Baywa, as it's known here. So here we have the Baywa. It is a sale point. Looks like wood chips, so to take wood chips and other stuff. What have we got over here? This is Baywa Technique. This is a store. This is a shop to purchase your vehicles. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not sure who Baywa is. I must Google them because I'm seeing this on a few maps, and I've seen this on a few kind of European, German style maps, and there must be a what do you call it, a sort of European or German or something store or something. They seem to be open at, maybe they're open a certain number of hours, I don't know, but there's potential. So there we have that. We have a little township over here with a fuel station. Well, actually, no, this is actually, is this more animals? Got more cows here. It's just not a silage clamp. What? Oh, it kind of looks like it's another farm, but it's not. There's no silage there, but not silage, slurry there. There's a fuel station though. As I said, little farmyard. Got the BGA there. We've got that one. We've kind of covered the major selling points. There are only 4 after all. So let's just check something here. Yeah, let's take to the air and take a look at the countryside and see how it looks. You know, this isn't just about the functionality, it's also how it looks. This does look pretty authentic. It's nice countryside. There is a lot of woodland on here as well. There's some pretty big patches of woodland. I'm just trying to figure out our direction of view. So, got a little cell tower over there. We can obviously see the edge of the map. So, this is the edge of the map. and then of course there's all this out here, which is the rest of the square. You can see that over there. That's fine. The fields, so the fields are various shapes and sizes. We do have some space around the edge. It's minimal in most cases though. There are trees bordering some of the fields. We have that huge BGA over there. We've got a bit of woodland, and there's silage clumps everywhere. I mean, this does really smack of a map that you're going to be doing a lot of silage on. There's some woodland here. I think, you know, I've seen a few maps actually now that I think would be awesome with the mudding, the mud mod on. This actually I think might be one of them as well. Some of these woodland aspects would be really cool with the mud mod in there, and you can just go mudding in the woodland and across some of the fields. It's unfortunately the map has the fields are not buyable, so there's an issue there. And there's no indication of what fields you own. But there's fields here you can essentially just you know, cut grass on and so on. But it is, you know, it's quite nice. I haven't seen any sheep or pigs yet, which is intriguing. We've got the cows, and we do, according to the animals, we have pigs and sheep. We've got cows. I can see the cows down there. And then we've got our cow shed. And obviously we've got all the gubbins to make that. There's that BGA over there in the distance. And I'm just kind of, I'm wanting to see where this, if we have any pigs or sheep. From up here we might be able to tell. We are a long way up. It's a nice farmyard. I do like the look of it. It's got a lot of space. There is a lot of space on the farmyard, but effectively we can't really sort of use that for anything other than what's there at the moment. There's no placeables space on this map, so that kind of rules that out. The fields are undulating and they're not flat, so we will have, you know, we can even use a field to sort of take over and use for placeables. There's some houses, and there's a nice little black car down there. I am looking around, kind of trying to see if I can see something that looks like a pigsty or a little sheep pasture, and I cannot see one. I kind of hope that this farm here might be it, but it has a slurry pit, but it doesn't seem to have a working slurry pit. From the air, it does look like it has that slurry pit, but there's no kind of indication of it being functional. We were just there. It looks like more, it's like a cow based farm, a dairy farm as it were. Kind of looking, there's that baybar over there in the distance, and we've got the big BGA over there. Kind of moving towards this little set of houses. They are on the map, but there's no kind of jump points to them. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is where we've got the pigs and the sheep. So kind of moving over, as it were. There's a house there that's kind of flickering from red, blue. Not sure what's going on there. So we've got something there. There's a shed. There's no sign of any pigs. I'm going to drop down now. Maybe have a look. This kind of looks like an animal shed, but it doesn't have anything in there. We've got a multicoloured house here that's changing colours as we walk towards it. A Suzuki car. Somebody doesn't like the police. This house is a chameleon house. It likes to change colour. I don't see anything. Yeah, that could basically mean that, yeah, there's nothing, unfortunately. A boarded up house. Yeah, so apparently there are sheep and pigs on the map, but I do not see an enclosure at all for them. So that's unfortunate. There are loads of silage clamps on this map. I think one of the main purposes of this map is for silage and the BGAs. I think that's kind of the main thing here. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the view of the area. Looking back, I am going to unfortunately have to give this a 2-star. I'd like to give it more, but because we can't purchase fields, and that's kind of seems very broken. I'm gonna have to give this a 2 stars. We've given the other one 2 stars that had the same problem, so I'm setting a standard there where if you can't purchase a field, or you don't start with any fields, you get 2 stars. It's unfortunate. I do like the look of the countryside of this map. I do like some of the effort that's gone into it. You know, you've done your own BGAs. It's done. It's quite a detailed map, but unfortunately, there's some things that let it down. There's the fact you can't have seem to purchase a field. There's very few sale points. You've got a lot of fields, but very few places to sell the output. To kind of on that sort of vein, essentially there's only one place you can sell grain. Everything else is BGA, and even then I'm actually strange that there's only one BGA sale point and you've got 2 BGAs. So that's probably an underlying map issue with triggers that's either causing that. There's a duplicate trigger in there, but personally I would have had 2 BGA sale points and you kind of fight them off against each other. So visually a very good looking map, functionality wise a little bit broken. So I'm going to give this a 2 stars. This is Fuchsbau, and it unfortunately is going to get 2 stars. As per usual, the details for this map for the mod contest are in the description. You can go and download and try it out yourself and vote from that link. If you want to see if this map review has been useful to you, please hit the like button. If you want to see more on the mod contest series where we go through the best map, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Have a great day and goodbye.